Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at the I will not eat the bugs meme. Chances are, you may have seen a meme on your social or other medias like this one, making fun of eating bugs. Sounds like a cute funny joke picture with some postmodern absurdist spice, right? Wrong! Actually, this is a misinformation. It turns out that eating bugs, which scientists call entomophagy, is actually not a bad thing, and these memes making fun of it are associated with the alt-right and other unacceptable ideologies. Now, we're about to take a look at some examples of this hateful meme, so be aware that this content may be triggering to some folks. Here is a comic by the neo-Nazi cartoonist Stone Toss. As you can see, he is using several alt-right dog whistles to argue that Jews are conspiring to make people drink soy, live in pods, eat bugs, and circumcise children. This argument is clearly wrong and anti-Semitic. Here we have a green small man dressed as a crusader, parroting similar alt-right talking points, some of which even deny the global COVID pandemic. Crusader imagery is often used as a dog whistle by white supremacists. Here we see a crude drawing of Klaus Schwab, the chairman of the World Economic Forum, anti-Semitically depicted as a communist conspiring to make people eat less meat and more bugs. This meme connects entomophagy to the alt-right Great Reset conspiracy theory, where extremists claim that the World Economic Forum is trying to use the pandemic to reset the world economy and enslave folks. While it is true that the World Economic Forum advocates for a post-pandemic Great Reset to save the climate, where all products become services and there is no need for private property, implying that this is some kind of global conspiracy is highly anti-Semitic. Lastly, we'll look at a segment from a highly viewed viral YouTube meme video about this meme.
The global food shortages, the collapsing supply chains. We warned you about the climate crisis, and now you reap what you have sown. But there is still hope. Thanks again to science, we have a solution. Insects, a sustainable, equitable, and nutritious source of protein for a fraction of the carbon footprint of livestock. We can finally put an end to the wasteful and cruel practice of meat eating for good. So let's turn this crisis into an opportunity to bring equality to our food systems, to mandate social and cultural change. Be a net zero hero. Eat the bugs.
And cut.
As you can see, this clip used the same dog whistle narrative about a global Great Reset conspiracy to force people to eat bugs. Obviously, this is crudely animated fictional nonsense, but nonetheless it has somehow reached nearly 400,000 people. So now we know that this meme is very problematic. Does that mean that eating bugs is good and we should do it? Yes! Firstly, it's healthy. You may think there's just one way to eat a healthy diet, but actually the human diet is very plastic, which means we can adapt to eat all kinds of diverse foods. In fact, the human diet has undergone major transitions in the past, from the richly varied and diverse foods of gathering hunting lifeways, to the cereal staple foodways of agriculturalists, to the highly processed plastic diets of modern industrial society. Insects themselves are also very nutritious. They contain up to 80% protein, lots of healthy fats, and all kinds of vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and antioxidants. Second, it's natural. All kinds of diverse species all over the world eat insects. Humans are animals too. Why should we be any different? Even our closest relatives, the great apes, eat insects, frequently feasting on termites. Chimps have developed specialized tools for this, inserting dipping sticks into termite mounds to extract a whole bunch of juicy, nutritious termites in one go. Since the trait of eating insects is present in our closest relatives, it was probably present in our ancestors, making entomophagy an ancestral trait for humans. If we stop doing it, we're the odd ones out. Third, food is actually a social construct. Something is socially constructed if it isn't determined by biology, instead being constructed by our culture and society. A good test to determine whether something is socially constructed is to ask whether it works the same way everywhere and throughout history. If it varies by time and place, it's probably not real, it's socially constructed. Some common examples of social constructs are race, gender, nationality, and of course food. Sometimes folks define food more narrowly. Vegans don't consider animals or their excretions to be food. Sometimes folks define it more broadly. During the Russian famine following the Bolshevik Revolution, peasants turned to eating shoe leather or even each other. And of course, bugs are a common food item all throughout Asia and Africa. Now, chances are you may still not be convinced. Just look at the top 5 comments folks left on this TED-Ed video. In order to convince closed-minded people like this, I'll have to go into the field. Here in my garage, got some cleaning supplies, but you know what I like more than dirty rags? Insects. Down here in this Chinese food container, I've got some crickets. I'm gonna eat one now to show you guys that eating bugs is fun and tasty. Alrighty, I've got one here in my fingers. Look at him, there you go. He jumped onto the ground. Got him back. There he is. Look at that little cricket there. Oh man, that is good. But you know what they say about too much of a good thing? Don't want to have too many of these. Well, now you know. Eating bugs is fun and cool. Bugs are food too. I will eat the bugs.